backlines, and they already have this, you know, Beastmaster and Chen creeps and everything in the front line to guard that sniper.
Yeah, very good like idea about the draft, how they're building the draft, having the front lines and having a push, having sniper against the Pugna.
I don't know why it makes you laugh. Just look at the tiniest sniper. He looks so little.
I mean,
Well,
he's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf, but look at him, dude.
Beastmaster is also standing in the middle slot, and they are standing a little bit in a V, so he's a bit bigger in comparison.
What?
regardless.
Is that how it works?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the middle slot's the big one.
That's why Crystal Maiden is
What?
so
Serious?
big. Yeah.
The middle slot's bigger, yeah.
Okay. Okay, GG. I didn't know that.
Well, he is also very tiny. I mean,
Yeah.
there's that.
So we didn't get to talk about, well, this, I think the Clink span is pretty straightforward to not let the Chen eat the creeps and always have the ulti. It's also
Yeah.
very good
10
at dealing with those kind of like
remaining.
push lineups where you can just pick people off if they do split up.
What about CK ban?
5 seconds remaining.
They're worried about getting bursts. I don't know. I don't know if Call will pick CK, and CK is very like situational. But I guess they are a team that just rates the hero pretty highly. They pick the hero often and they ban it.
Because it is Limp playing sniper, right?
Yeah,
And then
It
Chessie.
should be, right? It should be a
Chessie's
miss.
Yeah,
hero
it's-
last.
I think this one's much more straightforward. I think we know that Kyle's gonna. Oh, well, actually, yeah, we know Kyle's gonna play Shaker. We know
Yes.
Moo's gonna play Beastmaster, Limp Sniper, Z-Freak Shannon,
And then they're gonna pick
So
the
be Chessie's last.
what are they gonna pick for Chessie last?
Brewmaster.
Brewmaster? They're gonna need like some more team fight control, yeah. To
I've
help.
seen them do it in like a similar kind of strategy with this, and the purge that you get from the brew is really good versus Pugna and Necro.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
10
true.
You can
Good
purge
point.
off the Ghost Shroud, you can purge off the D-Crab, and it helps you like if they pop Brewmaster ulti, you look at
5
Navi's lineup and
seconds
they
remaining.
they're just gonna get ran at.
But it is a big team fight ultimate
it's different.
to work around.
Yeah, and
But-
it's also like the safe lane.
But it works well with their lineup though. That's the important thing. Like last game, I don't think their lineup works really well too much. But this, if they actually go for the brew, I think their lineup actually makes a lot of
think of-
sense with each other.
Trying to think of what other heroes it might be. I'm just
What,
saying that
Lash?
because that's like the
He
one
likes
they've
Lash,
seen
right?
so
But
much.
Lash is like so.
They love Lash.
Pugna, you kill yourself.
Pugna
you kill
kills
yourself
Lash.
on Pugna.
Radiant team pick.
So it is going to be a Bloodseeker.
Okay.
Oh, this is okay.
This is cool too.
Quite good against the Necro. Oh, they pick
You may now
instant.
select
Instant
Whoa,
Queen
okay.
of Pain pick.
No hesitation there.
Because Quap has a pretty good matchup against the sniper. You can kill him, and with the Night Stalker roaming to pressure, I think
Support Pugna.
what support
So
Pugna?
they go Pugna.
Wait, who's playing CM?
General Quap?
No, they're swapping.
Nah, no way.
Then you see
Dandy
CM?
CM?
No.
He played Asian Deparation earlier
Nah,
today.
they're just screwing around. Quite sure it's not happening.
I mean, I would like to ask you guys who
Are they
is-
swapping?
is
Yeah.
playing who?
No? Did they?
Yeah, purple.
Yeah, they
is
swapped, they
standing.
swapped.
Don't worry, it's
Oh,
not
thank
CM.
God.
is playing
It's
Pugna.
I had a
Alright,
heart attack
alright,
for a
alright.
moment, I'm sorry.
Who's gonna take this game? One word you have, and it should be a team name.
I actually like Call more this time.
There's not one word, but complexity. Sure. What are you going for?
Complexity.
All right, we got two complexity fanboys on the panel. Let's find out if we are gonna have a game 3 or not. It is over to our commentators, Blitz and Catalyst.
Some truly disgusting North American bias happening here on the panel, but here our casters, we're going to be tried and true even between these two teams, complexity and Na'Vi. Blitz, I won't ask you for a team because obviously you're learning fully 50-50 between the two of them, but
Of course.
is there a draft that you prefer?
Complexities. I think that if they do win, it's on the
So
back
you
of
also have the NA bias.
this
okay.
Earthshaker and Chen. Honestly, I have so much bias. I only want to see the team that eventually wins win.
Wow.
That's actually really messed up of me.
Full on smoke out from Na'Vi. If you haven't heard, yes, we did have some swapperoos. It's going to be General playing the Pugna, offlane Pugna as expected. Mid,
Oh.
Dendy, Queen of
Kyle.
Pain. Kyle is going to start backing
got
himself
boots.
away. He'll be good. He'll be good.
Yep.
No problems here.
Oh, they're even gonna get the
okay.
trap
Maybe
off.
it's a problem for Na'Vi. Roger. Now going to be bloodlusted up, so they do the extra damage to him with all the shrapnel charges. Should be pretty easy to get this kill. Roger.
Don't use another one though.
No, you don't want to lose all your
The second shrapnel charge is the real GG one. Oh no, he did.
He threw it
Oh,
out
he
and he missed. Well, Roger, you only have one tango, but can he eat through that area? Z-Freak is gonna try and block him up or not. He'll just
That was
take
a
the
lot
kill.
of tangos.
That, yes, it was.
Yeah, he ran through all of his tree collection. You don't want that.
He's got no more tangos.
The battle
Nobody's
But-
got tangos.
We have no more shrapnel charges for Lim. So.
That's true.
ready to win.
That sucks. As like a as
mean,
somebody
that-
who dabbles might even call me an enthusiast of sniper.
Uh-huh.
It's a little rough.
And because now the Queen of Pain, like whenever she pressures you, that's supposed to be kind of
Yeah,
your...
you're supposed to shrapnel back, but now he doesn't have that option.
Yeah. So maybe compLexity, maybe Z-Free's going to have to help him out in the beginning, especially since Roger's going to be camping up mid. And
there's like 3 heroes mid right now. This is...
The sniper's damage is just pitiful to start, so he's not going to be scaring Roger back too easily. With,
and up at top,
harassment.
Moo versus Crystallize, as Moo just is straight up right-clicking him, and he's winning this battle right now as Crystallize has that Heartstopper aura. Thought he was going to win this lane. Moo completely zoning him out of the creep wave.
I like that. If you get the aura, punish him.
Yes. And especially if it's a one-on-one and you are supposed to be playing a melee versus a range, later on the matchup gets harder. But Beastmaster early on, 67 base damage. Get on that.
It's not like he can even regen up off of last seen creeps.
Yeah. And up at top, Seneko gonna TP in as the creep comes, gonna get frostbitten. One of the more common counters to the Chen as...
It actually denies the creep by picking up a new one.
Yep,
Small
very good
little
job.
Good play from Z-Free.
And at bottom lane, Chessie, I don't actually think that he loses this matchup. I'm pretty sure that Bloodseeker does fine. Bloodseeker is one of the best heroes against these spammy heroes.
Yeah. Just because you can constantly keep your HP up as long
Yeah,
as
yeah.
you're getting last hit.
As Limp gonna get gone on, Shrapnel gonna fly out. Roger
Really
getting
great Fisher though.
pretty low.
Limp?
Should be okay though. Limp, don't commit that second Shrapnel.
Gotta keep it for the defense.
It's only level 1 Shrapnel, dude. It's not as
Really-
useful as you think.
Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage. Z-Freak gonna pop out, see if he can get a net, but there's no follow-up.
Yeah, and so that death by Rogers, kind of space creation-y. Like, not really, because First Blood still sucks, but forcing the sniper to use all 3 shrapnel charges really kind of tilted this lane in Dendy's favor, although now he's got level 3, faster than Dendy too because of the split XP.
General's doing a pretty good job with CS. He gets Dicker up buying up Chessie
Oh.
sometimes, get denies.
And Z-Freak denied another creep, by the way. So
Oh,
that's
did he?
2 Frostbites committed for nothing, but Seneko has his aura, and he's got a lot of clarity.
Oh, if
stacked
only
up.
that was a better creep, but they are going to slow him down with the Tornado as well as the nuke out. Z-Freak trying to finish him off.
think he's
One more
dead.
hit. Moo's going to be able to dive him underneath the tower. Seneko has nothing left in the tank to be able to save
Oh,
that.
bottom 2, General getting really low there. And that is the downside of playing against this Bloodseeker is if any of your other lanes are going poorly, it exacerbates things further.
Yeah.
You're just like, guys, just don't
Stop
lose
taking
health.
damage. Dendy, why are you sitting in mid lane so low? He's going to pop the healing self.
Everyone stay at full health at all times. Bury yourselves. As Kyle gonna harass General a little bit more.
Of course,
That's
that's
aggravating.
something that Crystallize should be able to do constantly.
Yeah.
As now he's getting those levels in, as you said, should be able to start beating out the Beastmaster about now.
Dual lane mid, by the way, has not been that successful
No.
for Na'Vi. They commit 2 of the most aggressive heroes in the game against a tiny dwarf man.
It's like that series we saw, the Lone Druid. Oh, nice Centaur stomp. He was beginning to get gone on, but a beautiful turnaround using the
Crystallize.
Centaur, and
He
they're going to be
doesn't
able to
have
just
Ghost Shroud.
run
I think
down
he's going down again.
Crystallize. He's dead. Seneko actually
Seneko
still trying to go for
TP's out.
Z-Freak, but bottom lane looks like with the extra movement speed, they try to go on General. His heroes dropped a little bit low, and the Bloodseeker had that advantage, but fortunately our Pugna far enough away not to get caught. 3-0 so far is compLexity.
They've got their
Taking
Earthshaker
one
2
hell of a
cap.
lead.
This is the
Yeah.
hero I think that Kyle is by far most comfortable with, so Na'Vi had to have had an idea of how to play against it, and so their answer is to go for this Necrolite and this Crystal Maiden. But so far, hasn't been too successful as Dendy, even with the DD rune, getting traded out as he
Wait.
has to walk uphill.
Why is there something specific about Necrophos and Crystal Bane that makes them good versus Earthshaker?
It's not good versus Earthshaker per se, but it's really good against the Chen. I kind of
Okay.
want to know why they decided to ban what they did. They banned Io, which makes sense,
Sure.
but then they banned the Visage.
Yeah.
But last game they didn't, and so they were comfortable against it. But you know that compLexity, this is their top 2 combo.
Yep.
Earthshaker Chen, they're going to take it every single time. So Na'Vi thought they had a response. So far though, in favor of compLexity. I wanted to see Havosa's like notebook. Just had, we briefly saw it as he walked by, and there's just tons of stuff on it.
You know who also briefly walked by
Who?
the desk? compLexity.
Ah, yeah. And Chessie said, he looked confident too and happy. He's like, we
Yes.
got this one. all they want to do is fight us, so we will oblige. As Z-Freak gonna get gone on.
Caught inside his own jungle, but he does have a Centaur and Hellbear, but looks like he didn't really snag
Oh, he wants to
Seneko with
fight.
that one. He's still going to try and get the counter kill here. He
got
knows
a
he can't
stun.
simply run himself away, misses the stun onto Seneko, gets it onto Roger though. May not be able to get that kill on Seneko, but he might have just gotten himself away. No, Roger's able to fly over the trees, still collect that bounty. Bottom lane, again, Heroes dropping low, trying to run at General. Almost max movement speed, but they'll give up. as he
Whenever they
closes
get
in
low-
on that tower.
Chessie just runs at him.
Yeah.
But the downside is that Pugna is very fast. With a Windlace and boost of speed, believe it or not, he has 400 boost speed.
And he can decrepify himself if the Bloodseeker even gets close enough to be on
mid,
top of him. He could just decrepify and keep running.
Gonna get gone on. This is a lot of damage on him.
TP's coming in. Kyle's going to try and save his ally, but it won't happen. Roger underneath the tower is going to be fine. Kyle has no follow-up disables, and Night Stalker has a lot of armor, so he's always good with tower diving.
Yeah, and at bottom, General gonna get gone on. There are low heroes. He is silenced up, but Chessie misses on that. As General,
One more hit, goes for the
TP.
decrepify, TP out, he's good.
He is well gone.
At top lane, it's not being won by this Necrophos.
Yeah, that is
Beastmaster's
the largest surprise for me.
yeah, he's 39-1 compared to 31-2.
They've done a very good job though at keeping him controlled. The
Yeah.
ganks, they are utilizing the fact that he didn't have any levels of the growth shot early, which is very common but still very punishable as at the top.
With the Centaur wrapping around behind the tower.
Another stun?
Sea-Freak, beautiful setup, man.
Very well done. He sandwiches him in.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
He even sends his creep back to base, and it's barely gonna heal it in time.
Oh, what is this wrap coming in? Earthshaker from behind, blocks in the Crystal Maiden, Seneko. He's gonna be booed for Moo to pick apart at his leisure, as long as he doesn't get juked in the trees, but they've got a Bloodseeker. It's not really possible.
No hiding this time as, once again, Na'Vi
Oh,
forced to abandon
mid.
this bottom lane as mid.
Okay, trade-offs. Trade-offs for Na'Vi.
Then you're gonna TP though, senses some danger. Kyle gets a stun up though.
Dendi does
He's got
have a
blink.
blink up, so this shouldn't be a problem whatsoever.
Yeah, and
But-
he's gonna run back to base with no shrine.
Yeah, it's the long walk back. That kind of sucks.
Still, General hates life, or Crystallize should, just because everyone's always low on his team. Chessie, loving it. Even gonna pop the silence. Just trying to secure that range,
Is under attack.
and he's probably gonna pull this lane.
That's one of the big advantages, right? Is the silence is so spammable
Yeah.
for Bloodseeker. It's very cheap.
And once you shove in the lane, all you do is you pull back. This is how you get a level advantage and an XP advantage. So far, so good. And complexity's lineup is a little bit more even than it was last game, just because I felt like last game they were very pigeonholed into one style of play,
Yeah.
and Na'Vi was able to keep up, and after a certain point the game was just over. But in this game,
Not having better late game and not really having any team fight sounds like pretty risky.
it
draft.
is. It means that you have to play the split push game perfectly. You have to take those towers relatively uncontested, and you can't take bad fights. It's just too many things that you have to do to succeed with that kind of lineup. But this game, a lot easier for them. Better cores overall. They get to scale. They've got this early game push as well. Very balanced as Na'Vi, this top tier 1 tower, going to get gone on. General not even going to step forward for this.
Yeah, it
And
looks
all
like
3 cores are farming right now.
Radiant's
with
top
this
tower
tower
is
dropping
under
so
attack.
fast, complexity building more and more of a lead, but is this okay, right? They have like near top 2 CS, Bloodseeker and oh, Moo actually thinking about going for this one.
might be a little
Seneko
bit deep.
actually going to turn for the Pugnet set. That's a better kill. Gonna deny
Queen of Pain
that
though,
life
TP
drain,
in.
sending Moo back. Seafree's gonna go for the TP away. Denny goes in,
Oh,
trying to
the
finish
hit.
up. Direct click isn't enough. He's able to get away. Oh, and they
Moo
get the
gets the
kill on
kill.
Seneko with the help air. Well played.
Here comes the chat wheels.
Yep.
You need
So-
to do it. It's a morale thing.
I was going to say, it's all fine and well good. Bloodseeker
Yes.
and Beastmaster doing well in their side lanes. But it's at a cost of a sniper who kind of fell behind. Is that okay? Is the sniper a hero that it's okay to fall behind in laning phase because you're going to make it back later?
Oh, for sure. Complexity surprisingly have pretty greedy picks overall. They don't really have heroes that can really move around too much aside from this Earthshaker, but he's got to get levels himself. That's why he's just sitting mid. Chessie, for the most part, has just been left alone bottom, but they have 3 really greedy cores. They've got a Sniper, a Bloodseeker, and a Beastmaster. All 3 of these heroes need farm to succeed. And right now, the distribution of farm is just fine for Complexity. The big thing, though, for Na'Vi is they've got to get Crystallized back online. We saw what he was able to do with even a little bit of space here. as Na'Vi, they really want this bottom tier 1, and Chessie finally going to get gone on for the first time this game, but he senses something is up, or does he?
They have the invis on General too, so he can maybe catch Limp
Limp.
inside that jungle. They slow him down, manage to get the decrepit by. Roger gives up
This
on
might
that,
be a
turns
bit
around.
far.
They go for the Earthshaker instead. General didn't quite get the memo though, turns around a little bit late, but it's just enough to be able to get that kill anyway, since they had the backup of Dendi as well as Crystallize. Jeez, I didn't even see Crystallize made his way down here as well.
Everyone came for that one as
Oh.
Moo, meanwhile, takes that tier 1 up at top. He's even pressuring this tier 1 up.
Oh, they should not have been able to get this extra
Oh, no
kill.
way.
That was 5 heroes showing themselves in bottom lane. That should have been a win, with compLexity only losing a support.
A little bit sloppy by Chessie as they have wards in really good positions to see them leave as well. The line even being drawn saying, you should have saw this coming as
Fast
up at
kill.
top, Roar.
Oh, but the heal's not enough.
You have to run for Moo right now. He's so strong. The double bore, even the net committed for this.
Got the net too. Moo's a beast with his Helmet Dominator. He does so much right-click
He's
damage.
gonna
Look
grab
at
the
he's
tier
ignoring Denny. He's like, I'm gonna take this tier 2 and TP out right in front of your face.
That
Oh,
was so crazy good. He's got 6,300 net worth right now. He's got a 4-staff, a Helm of Dom, Medallion of Courage, and it's 11 minutes. That is so unbelievable.
and this is why Bug was absolutely right when he said on the panel that this is Moo's best hero.
That is, it is the hero that helped him secure second place when he was on DC.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Shrine is available. Z-Freak gonna pop it for his creep's sake. Creep lives. You need to keep him alive.
Between Helmet Dominators, Chen creeps,
Radiant's bottom
Boars.
tower is under attack.
There's a lot of stuff on the
does
map.
Navi have enough wave clear? They've got a decent amount.
They've got pretty good heroes for it. They've got Pugna, Necro, Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain isn't the best just because you have to get really close to use Scream of Pain. But it's alright. She's got a Veil of Discord, so she can help the other heroes out too.
Crystal Main's probably one of the better supports to be able to do it from a
Yeah.
high position.
I would like her to be able to level the Crystal Nova this game. As the Boar, or the Hawk I should say, is seeing crystallized, but it's slowly dying to the Heartstopper aura. What a sad life. As bottom tier 1 gonna get taken out.
No contest. Oh man, with Bloodseeker, that's the thing. Every single time I see a Bloodseeker, I want to bring this up. So this hero pushes towers so fast.
Yeah, this is by far the most absurd farm I've seen on a Beastmaster, by the way. He's 7-0-1. He's taken 2 towers completely by himself, by the way. So he got
Yeah.
all that gold.
Is under attack.
Bottom tower did go to Chessie, but still,
Who's
that's money in the
Midas
bank
is
for him.
that?
Dire's
They got a hand of
top
Midas
tower
on the courier.
has fallen. Radiant's
That's
bottom
Oh,
tower
definitely
is
Z-Freaks.
under attack.
Okay.
He
yeah,
went
yeah, that makes
Gloves of Haste. He's been doing this every game.
Yeah, his Chen every game he's been.
3-man smoke. They need this kill.
Okay.
Moo. He's gonna
Smoke
spot
is
this
pop.
coming in.
He's
Here's the
gonna turn
roar.
around, stun up the Crystal Main, try and get out with the Fissure blocking them in as well. They actually get so much damage, they kill him
Oh
from
my.
a distance. And General couldn't do nothing to be able to stop.
Even if they went
compLexity
on
from being able to
Moo,
run
he's got a
themselves away.
4-staff. He doesn't die very easily as Na'Vi has rotated their entire team. This might not be a fight that you want to take as Rupture is popped onto Roger.
Roger cannot run himself far enough away. He's going to be assassinated here. Limp finally comes into the battle. First thing he does is pick up a much-needed kill to bolster his net worth. His allies are definitely doing just fine. He just needed a bit of recovery, and he's about to get some. Not just the kill, but also potential tower net worth as well.
Dendi's got to play a similar game as he did last game. Try to avoid these early skirmishes. They feel like they can defend these tier towers, but they simply can't. This Beastmaster's way too huge.
compLexity wrapping behind mid lane instead of going for that bottom tier 2 straight up. Now Limp's going to be kind of gone on here. Kyle,
He's going to commit the Echo.
Echo laid down, Crystallize dropping lower and lower, does manage to get the ghost shot out with the TP, should be good as Kyle just doesn't have the stun available.
Still in the back line, Snako does go down. This bottom tier 2 is getting pinged out. Look at the complete vision that they have because they took the bottom tier 1 and the mid tier 1. This is what it affords you. You get complete control of this jungle. Now Na'Vi have to play the opposite side of the map, do a little bit of a mirror movement because they absolutely cannot fight this Beastmaster.
Regeneration. Radiant's
He's gonna get
bottom
drums
tower is
next.
under attack.
He
Oh.
is...
Dire's top tower is under
I-
attack.
We're getting to that point where if you lose any sort of team fight or maybe a significant pick-off,
Oh, Dendi.
tier 3s are going to drop so quickly.
He committed the TP for that, but Z-Freak
Nice
gonna get out.
snatch there. Uses the troll to be able to snatch Roger, keeping him from being able to void and stop Chen's TP out.
And at the same time, he TP's Moo back, and Moo just gonna TP mid.
Carefree pushes. It's been a while since we saw the use of Chen so aggressively and being able to get free pushes on the towers.
Yes.
Sending allies back.
But Mu wrapping around. Doesn't see Crystallize. They do have this ward up though, and he feels so powerful right now. With that boar and that centaur available and a force staff, he's going to start making the move down. He sees him with the ward, trying to commit, but doesn't quite get him. As compLexity, they're all playing in this jungle area, right where they have wards. Very smart of them as Na'Vi trying to pressure tier 1s, but they have to largely avoid these fights still. Not quite powerful enough yet.
Crystal Main kind of taking a break here at that top lane, trying to shove things out, alleviate some of the pressure on the map as they're just being cut all over the place. I mean, the fact that Mu can even do that, right? Stand right in front of the tier 3 area and cut a creep wave.
Is under attack.
Yeah, he has no fear right now. With the force staff, he's like, you guys don't have enough control for me. And I've got a lot of health. A lot of armor on myself as well. 14 armor. Has a Drums of Endurance completed up too. Just continues to snowball as at bottom Crystallize.
He's got Dendi here.
Oh, he misses though.
So they're going to try and turn and fight this one. It looks like they could get an easy kill on a Kyle, bring him down with the Reaper Sight. That's going to help out a lot. Limp is here now, but they don't have a stun to be able to stop Dendi, so they're both going to be able to escape.
Yeah. The downside is the Earthshaker goes down, Beastmaster nowhere near, and now he's got to shove out top, and Dendi playing the correct role again. He's doing these little hit and run moves, which he absolutely needs to do. You've got to snowball on this Queen of Pain if you stand a chance, and you've got to continue to split compLexity around the map, because compLexity, they want to get into a 5-man fight, and Na'Vi are very smartly denying them that opportunity.
It feels like in both game 1 and 2, like Na'Vi adapted really well
Yes.
to the initial pace that compLexity tried to set, and we're kind of seeing that now. Then it's Na'Vi beginning to stay more away from compLexity, forcing them in certain situations, defend towers.
Yeah.
Sniper kill that they got mid, now that bottom lane.
The question was...
Ooh, a catch on a Mu maybe. That
Oh,
force
this
staff
would
may
be
not be
huge.
able to save him here. Crystalline's going to wrap around from behind. He does not have Reaper Sight up yet.
Dendi's
They're going to
making
need
his way
a
up,
lot
though.
more nukes. Dendi's going to be able to slow him down, plus the Ghost Shroud.
That is a huge kill as
776 gold.
compLexity right now, they're shoving in, showing all 3 cores on the map right now. A little bit dangerous to do that because Na'Vi, they capitalize. Even with no ward vision up there, they make that move. They're saying to themselves, guys, we can't let Mu just shove in this lane by himself every single time. We've got to make a full commitment for that. And all of a sudden, Dendi, playing that playstyle very well, running around the map, just getting these little picks while pushing in waves, forcing compLexity to actually be the ones to have to react, is all of a sudden the king of the net worth.
Na'Vi have to be getting close to that fighting time, right? I feel like their lineup does look pretty good about 20 minutes. Can they 5-man fight yet?
I'm not sure. They don't
that
have
ever?
that big AoE stun control.
Yeah.
Their team fight is pretty good because they've got this Pugna, Queen of Pain, Necro. None of these heroes die very easily, but at the same time, do you really want to risk it? This playstyle right now, benefiting you. Your Necro just continues to farm. He's getting pretty huge. He's got a Rod of Atos. Radiance is queued up.
So their 5-on-5 is going to come more down to defending objectives rather than aggressively.
Yeah, I think they can play pretty similar to last game.
Yeah.
Because
That
compLexity, they just keep 5-manning, and when they do split up, Na'Vi doing a very good job of punishing. But this Roshan, very well done by Cole.
I feel like this is an objective that compLexity could have taken a lot earlier. I know it's 18
Yes.
minutes. That sounds very early, but
Especially with the top tier 2 taken, it's hard for Na'Vi to rotate around that area. And that bottom tier 2, as soon as you send any heroes down there, you shove it out, Navi's forced to respond, you just walk in with a Bloodseeker. You do it very quickly, but still a good move by them.
see what they can do with that Aegis. See if they can get enough map control to maybe take that mid-tier 2.
They just want to farm right now.
Limp potentially going to be caught here? No. Na'Vi are going to give up on that.
Yeah.
Too many heroes off map. They feel kind of scared.
Mu is directly under a tower right now. They see that Limp is by himself. They're going to make the move right now as General going to silence him up, and this should be a kill.
He still does not have the Force Staff to be able to get himself out of these situations. So Limp is going to be easy
They're
kill.
both
Mu
just TPing
might
out.
just be able to catch someone. Nope. Both TP successful again.
And right now, the main issue there is that this ward right here spotted everything as they started going in. And now they might even lose mid-tier 1 tower. This is not what's supposed to happen with the team with Aegis. As Crystallize TPing in. Here's the Force Staff. Here's the roar.
Well, at least they punish him. Tier 1 tower, I don't know, probably going to be denied at this point in time.
Dyer's
Yeah.
middle
That was their
tower
first kill
being
in
denied.
quite a bit. As Seneko
I love it.
TPs. I mean, you might as well. They're not stopping you. That's a catapult, 2 purple dudes, and a Hellbear Smasher.
Dendy, spot Kyle here coming up. He's got an Orchid, so this should be a pretty easy kill for him. Kyle
Another
turns,
pick off.
does whatever damage he can, but he knows he's dead.
And this is Dendy's role in the game right now, to just be this hitman, walk around the map, create space, push in the waves at all times. Navi's done a very good job of that. Seneko committing that ulti up at top. He realizes the importance of shoving at these lanes. It's what's allowing Dendy to make these plays. As a lot of those creeps go down at Dendy,
So
and he's
Will, what
just
do you
playing.
like? What do you do? You're being run all over the map, right? You're having a hard time keeping up with what the enemy's doing. You're getting picked apart as you try and address each one of these split pushes. Do you ever say enough is enough and you just 5-man into a lane?
For the most part, you want to avoid that situation. We've talked about it before, just going for the straight up 5-man as soon as you have Aegis. Normally what the Aegis is used for is this map control. You don't want to be put into a position where you desperation 5-man and this Queen of Pain does what he's doing right now. But the problem right now is that complexity, even with this Aegis and all this map control, they still don't feel very safe on the map. Na'Vi has done a very good job of warding. Look at how deep the wards are. They're going to spot everything right now. They see both the supports. And that's just courtesy of Seneko. When he shoved in that top lane, he made sure that he got these wards down. And complexity are completely missing on the vision game right now. They've only got this one ward down. And that's very surprising considering the type of lead that they had early on.
Yeah.
That is the hidden impact that you don't quite see, and Seneko even going to find this freshly placed ward. That's so huge as a 5-position CM when you just de-ward everything. And if you notice the ward that Kyle just barely misses, if you click the sentry,
it's
it's
still
barely
alive.
out of vision.
We're currently talking about the one that's sitting on the shrine. As you
Yes,
can probably see on the
you guys
map.
probably can't see that, but it's actually right on the lip of it.
Bottom tower has fallen.
So what is the solution? You don't want a 5-man. You want to get control. We go for a smoke gang, see if we can get an important pickoff, like say on Dendy perhaps. He blinks himself away. Moo, not going to be able to spot him in time to
Yeah.
get the roar.
Sees him running away, can't really do too much about it.
Radiant's middle
Maybe he has to
tower
commit to
is
something
under
like a
attack.
Shadow Blade so he can get in on
Dyer's
Dendy.
bottom tower is
Sure.
under attack.
A gem would not be a bad choice from complexity right now.
Yeah,
From
and
our position, knowing how effective these wards have been.
You notice Roger's build too. He went for the Helm of Dom so that
Yeah.
he could continue to push in these waves with his Centaur that he has. Also help out Crystallize in case anything happens.
You grab Chen creeps as well.
Yes,
during some
sir.
of these fights.
As top being shoved in, but Dendy once again there to pick up all the solo XP.
And
We're
they
gonna
caught
TP out.
him. Deep Freak tries to heal him. Won't be able to save him.
Oh, another kill.
Looks like they managed to get Rogers somewhere near the mid lane, but Na'Vi definitely picking up the bigger bounty here. 2 kills, one of which is the very easy to kill.
It was like a 5k gold lead.
Middle tower
Now
is
it's down to
under
2.
attack.
And Moo,
Radiant's
his farm was unbelievable at 13 minutes, but he hasn't really item progressed past that point as Chessie finally going to say, guys, I've got the Aegis.
Dyer's
We didn't want a
bottom
5-man
tower
earlier,
is
but
under
now we
attack.
have to. And look at the side lanes right now.
Radiant's middle
Na'Vi
tower
shoving in
is
bottom,
down.
simultaneously shoving in top. Everyone getting so much golden experience right now. And complexity, they look a little bit lost.
Under attack.
They're going to smoke up and go for the long play. And if Na'Vi senses this and TP's out, that's going to be huge for them as they do. Crystallize going to get out. General, maybe blast one more time, TP out.
Got some Chen creeps hanging around.
This has got to be so frustrating for complexity right now. Look at Navi's cores. They're waiting for somebody to show on the map, and as soon as somebody does, Dendy will blink out of the trees, or General will blink out of the trees.
Smoke pops, blink, TP away. General knows his job is done, right? He was sitting in that
Yep.
trees to make sure he forced somebody
Now
all the
Dendy
way to
will
that right
push
side
out
of the
top.
map.
Because he feels very comfortable right now. He's like, guys, I can play whatever game I want right now. I'm a Queen of Pain. I'm pretty much invincible. Here I go.
It's still a sniper, right? It's still a sniper with a Bloodseeker too. That's all the more dangerous.
Yeah, they've got
Do
the
Na'Vi
late
take
game.
over the map now, right? They've got this team
Oh,
fight.
no,
They
Link-
no longer have an Aegis.
He might just die again. 1-4-1. Score gets even worse here if Seneko catches him. He does.
Cop
They're going to blow him up.
Toast and a Reaper Scythe to bring him down. Now, the rest of Complexity are coming in from behind. Now, Kai's going to lead things off, immediately gets silenced up. Not able to get off that Echo Slam. They're
Dendy,
trying to finish him off, but
force
Dendy taken out by Moo. Great use of the force staff there. Combination of the Rupture from Chessie.
Roger
Look
getting
towards
chased down too. He's got a
Crystallize.
haste.
Not going to be able to get him. Looks like it's going to be Roger instead.
Oh, Roger whips.
Oh, nice dodge of the Fisher there.
Everyone's just getting out now from
Oh,
Na'Vi.
no way. Well played.
The big bounty, though, is snatched as Dendi does go down. Very cute play with the 4-staff roar.
12 to 15. 3,000 gold lead now for compLexity. Had a bigger lead earlier on in
Roger.
the game. It's kind of dwindling.
Na'Vi right now is playing with impunity. They are doing whatever they want in all of the lanes. They're shoving in things constantly, and as a result of that, they're getting better vision down on the map. And as a result, compLexity, you're playing a game where you constantly feel like you're being watched. Whenever these pickoffs happen, you're not really certain where the wards are. You're not sure how they got them down as general. At top, Z-Freak doesn't have a 4-staff. Earthshaker's TPing in. He's pretty tanky, though.
With him being able to have Blink and someone else with a Rod of Atos, it makes a pretty easy catch on supports, but it's well worth it for compLexity as the mass movement, especially with the boots of travel on the Beastmaster, punishes Navi's kill attempt.
Yeah, and Chen does have the Midas now. Quite a big power spike for him, but at the same time, I think Na'Vi
You
might
mean
just
the,
go
the
to...
Aghanims?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Midas.
I said the Midas? You got that like 20
Big
minutes
item
ago.
pickup, game
Big
changer.
item. Z-Freak just won them the game.
So they can start giving those ancient pushes. You can see the Dragon at the top lane already giving it a hefty push.
Yeah.
And Na'Vi are losing that map control once again. With the Radiance, the Blink Dagger, the Aghanim Scepter, a lot of item timings came up for compLexity recently.
Yeah. As a result of that top fight, when they
Yeah.
were able to grab Dendi there, it kind of reset things a little bit. Everyone started to farm once again because Dendi was creating so much pressure on the map. But as soon as that Queen of Pain is dead, you don't really have that many mobile heroes. You've got this Pugna with Blink Dagger trying to mirror what Dendi's doing, but he's not as big of a threat because he can't kill as easily as this Queen of Pain can.
Am I a fool worrying for Na'Vi a little bit about the
You
fact
should be.
that I know like Sniper, he's died a lot.
No,
But
it's
if-
okay though.
He's the late game threat, right?
Yeah, and at some point, it's not going to be the Sniper that's the problem. It's going to be this Beastmaster plus this Bloodseeker who's very strong, this Earthshaker who will eventually get Dagger. Probably the latest that I've seen Kyle get it in quite some time though.
Yeah, Jesus, 27.5 minutes in.
Oh, second Rosh is
He's only
huge.
sitting on 900 gold too.
If they can get the Aegis this time to Sniper and the Cheese to Chessie, he's got a BKB on top of that.
It'd be great if somebody gave Kyle the Roshan bounty.
Give him the last
Sirs,
hit, guys.
please. He needs it.
All right, Chessie still takes the Aegis, and Centaur comes in,
Got him.
immediately gets denied out as Na'Vi. They had a lot of map momentum, but that one kill swinging a lot of that momentum.
He does get the Lincolns now on Dendi, so he can play that aggressive.
He's
little
gonna
push
force
game
down, try to
again
pop it,
because-
Roar.
Oh, never mind. Moose got it with a force staff to be able to stop that one. Managed to get the Roar down. The follow-up.
You need the
Fisher
Echo.
is there, but they need the Echo, and he just can't quite get there. Run himself away. Blink out, TP, he's good. Thank goodness. Hurricane Pike on the Sniper. I've been waiting to see that item for a while. I felt like he needed that extra mobility.
Dude, he's just poor.
Yeah,
what do you
I
want
guess
from me? It's not for a lack of want. He just couldn't get it, man.
Dire's bottom
At bottom,
tower is under attack.
tower gonna get taken. And yes, it goes down
Dire's
to the
bottom
Radiance.
tower has
But
fallen.
General's okay with that as Roger, they're all playing on this side of the map. There's nothing for them really to protect except that tier 3. But I doubt compLexity continues to push in for that.
Kyle, he's thinking, ooh, juicy farm, pushing into my tier 3. Someone's
it,
got to
dude.
take it, guys.
Don't do it.
Someone's got to take it, but Roger's here. He's a little bit deep to go for this kill. They're going to go for the Rod of Atos, suck onto him, bring him down with the Reaper Scythe, and bounce back. Got to bounce back, because compLexity, they are coming in force. They TP2, and another 2 are wrapping around behind, seeing if they can still take this fight. I would not be too confident, though, if I was compLexity. Yeah, it looks like everything's
No, they're
gonna
going to
be
reset. Dendi showing top. They're going to go back to what they were doing. The grassroots. Make this game as annoying as possible for compLexity. They're going to say, even if you win, we're going to make you really work for it.
Kind of a guerrilla warfare style
Yeah.
hit and run.
They're doing a really good job of it. I mean, they just dived to tier 3 for an Earthshaker who is dirt poor. Every little bit matters. He's 0, 4, and 5. If he doesn't die there, he's 300 gold closer to his Blink Dagger, but loses that instead as Z-Freak. Gonna try to shove in top with his creeps, but immediately loses the Wolf, and even the Hellbear Smasher doesn't go down.
BKB for the Beastmaster. He has to worry a little less. That is just pretty much all magic damage on the side of Na'Vi.
Yeah.
Got the pure damage from Dendy, and that's about it.
He's got a cheese on him. He feels pretty good. I really like this gem pickup, by the way. They were losing really hard in the vision game, and as soon as he picked it up, he was able to clear a lot of those deep wards that Na'Vi place when they do this lane shove. That was probably the most important item pickup.
Oh, hey, spotted the courier. He's got a blink too. Oh, fast maneuvers.
Dire's
Oh, it was enough? I thought it wasn't enough.
Dude, Pugna does 125 damage a hit.
Damn. Go you, Pugna. You undead baby, you.
Is that what he is?
Yeah.
So experience due to all of these shenanigans of them running around the map, going in favor of Na'Vi, and for complexity, they've got Aegis Cheese. This is normally the timing for going for high ground, but you're playing against a lot of heroes that spam a lot. But they do have a Bloodseeker and a Sniper, and they're done with this. They're saying, guys, we're going to group up. We got Aegis Cheese. I'm tired of this.
The first of many pushes that I'm sure Na'Vi are going to have to defend against.
Yeah, and the gold lead, 6K just seconds ago.
I mean, look at that.
Now
That
it's
Sniper,
3K.
he may be poor, but the Bloodlust is allowing him to do a whole lot more damage to that tower at a long distance.
Stun flies out. No follow-up, though. Doesn't have a Blink Dagger yet.
They just don't have a hard initiator. What are they? How are they supposed to jump this team?
I'm not sure. This is pretty complicated for them. And Seafreak going to make his way down there. Had a shove out top. He's going to TP his creeps in as well to help with this assault. And tower goes down. Na'Vi,
has fallen.
it's do or die time. What decision are you going to make?
I mean, they got to do some sort of like wraparound nonsense or something. Because just straight up running at them, running at the Sniper to try and catch him, it's going to be
Oh, they actually
rebuffed
back.
by-
Radiant's bottom
They're going to go for the Shrine instead. Much
It's
better
a safe
decision.
play, right?
It's gold.
Gold.
You need gold. Kyle, get him gold.
I can't think of the last time that I saw a team
Radiant's bottom
when they were the
tower
first ones
has
to go
fallen.
high ground, took that tier 3 and tried to go for racks as well.
Yes.
It seems like everybody's taking that tier 3, playing it safe, backing up, taking the shrines.
I just
Why
felt like they
not?
were going to
It's
go
free
for that
money.
because they shoved in the top lane as well.
Yeah.
And they felt pretty comfortable. They still had the Aegis too. That's the
Look
main
at these
thing.
dragons go crazy.
That the Aegis, man. It's all the auras.
Yeah, the Beastmaster aura.
Radiant's fallen.
Those buff up a lot of armor. I didn't even realize. Not that that matters, just because Na'Vi mainly does magic damage.
Yeah. Smoke up here from Na'Vi.
Please, let the Earthshaker get his blink. If they ran
How
into
close
him
is he?
somehow, if he TP'd bottom, lost the gem and his gold for blink,
He's sitting at 2150 right now. 100 gold away. Fortunately, Na'Vi are not going to run into the right jungle. Catch that Earthshaker.
You don't know
Like
that.
You're grouped up.
Kyle.
Kyle, don't go to the offlane jungle. It's not safe there.
Oh, if he did. I'm on Kyle watch right now.
No, he's sticking with his team. He knows.
He knows. They could leave him like some creeps. Come on, guys.
Limp's just not giving it to him.
I mean, I guess Limp's BKB is important, but
I feel like the Blink Dagger is just a little bit more impactful.
it's honestly fine. 20
get it
seconds
on.
later, there was no fight.
No.
It's just, life sucks. There's nothing left. Oh, he got the ward last hit. There you go.
Hey. All right. Blink Dagger, BKB for a Sniper, BKB for the Beastmaster. How do you kill things as Na'Vi? You have to get the jump on the enemy team, but you don't have a strong
Yeah.
initiator.
They don't have that Earthshaker. That's why we think this hero is insane.
Uh-huh.
It's because it doesn't matter. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 34 minutes. He's going to jump on you.
He's got... Watch out for Kyle, y'all.
The ability to start the fight in Dota is so important. When you get to just immediately jump in, the other team has no time to react. You've got all the time in the world to set up the fight. You know who's stunned up. You know who to target fire. That's so important. That's what this Earthshaker provides you. Na'Vi, yes, they were able to play this style where they go around the map. It's hard to kill Dendy, but it doesn't really matter if they can just 5-man like this.
Literally,
no
their
Aegis this
only
time, though.
stun is Reaper's Scythe. You know, it's not like you can Void. That's just BKB immediately after.
Don't do it, Kyle.
You can't Frostbite.
Okay, he gets his own set of wards down, and this is very important for the push. As Chessie gonna throw out some silences.
Neko dives in there. just
They
get
need to
the
be able to
Frostbite.
deward those. It's really important. Otherwise, the sniper just gets free pot shots on this.
Yeah. Decrepify, try and slow him down. They're also trying to get a Heaven's Halberd on Roger.
There's just so much
that out
stuff
as
that
well.
Na'Vi has to deal with.
Dragons now coming in. Roger's taking a lot of damage from Limp. Just taking those pot shots, a little bit of extra damage from the Axis. Easy
just
kill.
dies.
No commitment whatsoever from Na'Vi or from compLexity.
They had to use a Rupture for that, but they don't really care. They're going to get this Rax for free. Crystallize, even getting low. Here's the Echo.
He pumps the Ghost Shroud immediately. Kyle jumps on that one. They is going to be healed up by the Pugna, but the Chen Nuke. So much damage. Enough to finish him off. Na'Vi have to back up to the mountain, and this is a lane of Rax gone.
Who still has a Roar and a BKB. Na'Vi have to be careful about committing for this fight.
There's still so much left for compLexity. They can just keep going.
Yeah. They've got a 10k gold lead now. Much cleaner game from them with the help of a little bit better late game. As now they're chipping away at this mid tower. All these auras helping the sniper so much. He might have been poor a second ago. And he still kind of is, but he hits a lot.
He attacks so fast with the Beastmaster aura, and then he's got a ton of attack damage thanks to the Beastmaster. Okay, Dendi's going to jump right in. He's got
This
his
is your
BKB,
initiation.
and he's got the Lincoln. He's trying to
He's
initiate
getting low,
for
though.
his team. Reaper Scythe coming out, but a Chen setback actually. Looks like he managed to
Chen's
get
just
out
gonna
of that
TP in,
one.
and they're gonna fight again?
BKB popped by the Beastmaster, and they're resetting this fight pretty soon. They're trying to try and maybe go for Kyle here. Crystallize just hoping to be able to run down any hero he possibly can.
there's the stun, he's dead.
Kyle managed to finish him up with the Enchant Totem. He's still running himself away. Now Chessie's back in the fight. He's got his Radiance, and all these heroes are so low. Sniper's just taking his time, lining them up and popping them off. Seneco's going to be the last one to die here. Chessie will take the triple kill as General hides away in the offlane jungle.
They're gonna call it.
Na'Vi call it.
That send back from Z-Freak onto the
Clutch.
Bloodseeker.
Woo.
Oh my.
I mean, they probably still would have won that team fight, but it was a nice little...
That really capped it off.